Phrenology was the theory that the bumps and divots on your skull reflected your personality. Phrenology was invented by Franz Joseph Gall in 1796. Scientists had already discovered that the brain, instead of the heart, controlled the body's functions. So Gall set out to determine how it did this. He decided that the brain's different parts controlled your personality. Therefore, the brain would be large in the anger area if a person was hot-headed. So a bump in your skull over the happiness portion of your brain meant you were a very happy person. Phrenologists would run their fingers over a patient's skull and then tell them what kind of person they were. Phrenology was debunked in two ways, scientifically and socially. Scientifically, by an experiment involving removing the brain piece by piece of a living chicken and observing it stay the same, just slightly dumber. One of the reasons phrenology was debunked socially was that phrenologists, to protect their easy life, would generalize their assessments to be able to fit many people. The experiment that proved this was that a professor took 10 women and gave them all the same phrenology report, not theirs. All 10 were amazed by how much they related to the report. Another nail in the coffin of phrenology was an experiment by Mark Twain. Mark Twain went to a phrenologist under a fake name and was told that he had no sense of humor. Then, on a return visit to the same phrenologist with his real name, he was informed that he had the largest bump of humor the man had ever seen. Phrenology arose out of an ignorance on how the brain worked. Gall was correct that the different parts of the brain perform different actions. However, when Gall tested phrenology, he started by assuming that his theory was true. Then, as he did experiments, he assumed that generalizations were evidence that supported his theory. Also, while he was testing his theory, he did not have sufficient technology to make thorough tests. We now know that a person's personality stems from about a 50% split of genes and environment. For example, your brain is genetically hardwired to release certain amounts of oxytocin, testosterone, estrogen, and vasopressin for different situations. A very calm person might release very small amounts of testosterone every day, while a very hot-tempered person may release quite a lot. An example of personality being influenced by environment is birth order. Typically, in a series of 3 siblings, the oldest will be seeking achievement, and in my experience being in charge, the middle child will value acceptance, and the youngest child will want to feel fulfilled. Estrogen and vasopressin for different situations. Can we start off? 1996, is it running? Oops.
Brain starts to start letting off those testosterons and estrogens and minestrones and all them there monsters, and it makes you mad.